Great job, Haley.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're really ready to begin. Please face me. First, I'd like to begin by welcoming everyone and thanking each and every one of you for being here on this happiest of days. Each of you are invited here because you represent someone important in the individual and collective lives of Jim and Jennifer. The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. The person who makes the world a beautiful and a magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. Now, everyone who knew I was asking the officiant have asked that I keep this speech short, classy, and family friendly, and have politely asked me to leave out stories that are unflattering to either of them. But seriously, there are no unflattering stories about them. There are two better people, and more importantly, two people better for each other. I don't know anyone who deserves the love that they have found in each other more than they do. And I am honored to be here witnessing their perfect union. When I first met Jennifer, I quickly knew Jim had found his one. I was in California, and the three of us were in a car together for hours driving from LA to Temecula and back. I love Jim like a brother, and before that trip I hadn't seen him in a while, and I was looking forward to catching up in person. Well, I spent more time on that trip talking with Jennifer, not because I wanted to get to know her, which I did, but because I instantly felt that she was someone truly special. She was the woman that my friend, the man I consider a brother, was going to marry. This was the same guy I had made a bet with about neither of us ever getting married. And Jennifer was the person who completed him. And I was over the moon when I quickly realized that he was the person that completed her as well. On the ride home, I knew Jim and Jennifer were meant to be. As you may or may not know, Jennifer and Jim are doing several micro weddings so they can minimize travel for guests and spend more time with everyone in smaller groups. The date of the fans on your chairs is their first wedding, which they will recognize as their anniversary date. Today they continue the celebration with you and are honored you have joined them. As you can see on the fans, they officially got married on March 20th, the first day of spring. Spring for many is a symbol of new beginnings, when flowers start to emerge from the ground and the first buds begin to open, letting us know that spring has arrived. It's this time of year I always think of my favorite flowers, the tulips. Some have been planted years ago and continue to emerge each spring. They have strong, deep roots, continuing to bring us their beauty. This marriage is like the beautiful tulips, with such strong, deep roots, and we get to witness its beauty for many years to come. March 20th, their official wedding day, strengthened the roots of their union, and we will get to watch their love for each other continue to grow. The couple have written personal vows that they will now read to one another. Ladies first.
Is there a microphone to you?
Huh? So.
Oh, okay. We're gonna use that. Okay. Want me to hold that? Want me to hold your bouquet?
I think I
Okay.
got it. I don't know where it says.
You.
Okay. When I met you, I had no idea how much my life was about to be changed. But then how could I have known? And a love like ours happens once in a lifetime. You are everything I've hoped for, the one I thought only existed in my imagination. When you came into my life, I realized that what I'd always thought was happiness couldn't compare to love you continue to bring me. You're a part of everything I think, I do, and feel. And with you by my side, I believe that anything is possible. Because of you, I smile wider, laugh more, and dream bigger. Thank you for being you. You are and always will be the love of my life. Today, I give myself to you in marriage. I will love you, cherish you, and hold you in the highest regard as I always have. I will support you and comfort you through life's joys and sorrows. And I will encourage you, inspire you, and be honest and faithful to you. I will stand by your side in sickness and in health, and anything that life throws our way. Always remember, I choose you in any world, in any universe, in any version of reality. I'd find you, and I choose you. Saranghe to infinity and beyond.
Thank you. Here, I'll take that. And then...
Now Jim will read his to Jennifer.
I'm gonna need a minute. My dearest Jennifer, I'll never forget the day we met. It was Wednesday, May 23rd, 2018. It was Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers. It was indeed a very special day. Before meeting up with a friend to watch the game, I stopped in a Starbucks to do some work. I would have never believed it was my wife I was about to meet. But you were there getting coffee on your break, and now here we are, almost 5 years and 5,000 coffee cups later, getting married. Jennifer, you are the most amazing person I could have ever dreamed of in all the multiverses. You're super smart, always fun, never a downer, the best companion. You're easily the most beautiful person I know inside and out. You have the kindest heart, I see how loving you are with other people, even to complete strangers or people you just met. We all know it's not fake because it's just who you are. Everyone who's met you can attest to that. There are so many other great things about you I could talk forever. For one, you're not psychotic. That's very rare in California, especially Los Angeles. You never raise your voice. You're just so pleasantly soft-spoken. I know I tease you all the time, but it's because I love your voice. It's like... And you do not nag me. I know I'm a little rough around the edges and arguably like a caveman, but you don't try to change me into something I'm not. You accept me for who I am and have made me a better person by always showing me love. You always want to give me the first bite of food or sip of a drink. If I'm sick or stressed, all you care about is if I'm okay, even if my food poisoning is ruining a vacation. All you do is give and give selflessly and with no expectation of something in return. You have shown me how to be a better person and partner by you yourself being the best person and partner. Everything you do for me makes me want to give it back to you multiples over. Some may think this is a reverse Jedi mind trick to get good things out of me, but I'm perfectly fine with it, as I'm doing things because I really want to and not because I feel like someone's demanding it of me. I believe this is how a relationship can and should work. It's built on mutual love rather than entitlement or quid pro quos. You always reciprocate and it just continues like a virtuous cycle. If I could change anything about us, it would be that we could have met earlier. Not only so I could spend more time with you in my life, but so my parents could have met you. I know they would have absolutely loved you. You are my source of inspiration and hope. You give me peace of mind. The future does concern me, such as global warming or sentient artificial intelligence, but I won't say anything bad because the robots will find this recording of me talking about them. Anyway, with you, I have great hope for the future. You give me reason to stay healthy, reason to be better, reason to live better. Since we met, I stopped eating fast food 16 times a week. In many ways, you saved me. Without you, I wouldn't be here. I mean, I literally would not be here. I'd probably be in Los Angeles taking a nap right now, but I'd be dreaming of someone just like you. I never thought anyone like you could exist, much less be in my life. If I could have drawn up the perfect girl, you literally would have exceeded everything. There's no one like you. You are the unicorn. But here you are, here we are. So I'm a firm believer that anything is possible, and I better not screw this up. So I vow to always prioritize you and our relationship. You are the most important thing in my life, my everything. If aliens came and abducted you and told me I had to give up everything to get you back, you know I would. Unless you wanted to stay on the spaceship, which is a distinct possibility. I vow to be forever faithful. Since we met, you always have and always will be my only love. Nothing will keep me from having only you in my arms. I vow to never hide anything from you unless it's absolutely necessary, like your engagement ring. I vow to take care of you and your needs. I promise to keep you safe and secure, both emotionally and financially. I promise to always keep a roof over our heads, live as comfortably as we can, and enjoy traveling the world and living life to the fullest. I vow to always support you and your dreams. I know how much space, sciences, and all the related subjects really intrigue you, so I would absolutely love to see you achieve everything you want where you're most passionate. I vow to do everything I can to keep you happy, laughing, and enjoying our marriage. I know there will always be ups and downs, but I vow that we will always ride through them together. You are my dream come true, and one and only true love of my life, now and forever. And as we always reference Buzz Lightyear, I love you to infinity and beyond. Thank you for making me the happiest man in the universe.
I'm not sure how to follow that. Beautiful.
Go for it, go for it.
Jennifer and Jim will now exchange rings as a symbol of love and commitment to each other. Rings are a precious metal. They are also made precious by you wearing them. Your wedding rings are special. They enhance who you are. They mark the beginning of your long journey together. Your wedding ring is a circle, a symbol of love never ending. It is a seal of the vows you've just taken to love each other without end. Now we will conduct the ring exchange. Jim, please hold Jennifer's hand and repeat after me. I, James Yoon Lee,
I, James Yoon Lee,
want you, Jennifer Ann Stevens,
want you, Jennifer Ann Stevens,
to be my wife,
and
for myself to be your husband.
and for myself to be your husband.
I vow to love and respect you,
I vow to love and respect you
in my actions,
in my actions,
in my words,
in my words,
and in my heart,
and in my heart,
to be open and honest with you,
to be open and honest with you,
to care for you and comfort you,
to care for you and comfort you,
and I vow to grow with you
and I vow to grow with you
for as long as we live
for as long as we live
in this universe together.
in this universe together.
Jim, do you have Jennifer's wedding band?
Yes.
Place the band on Jennifer's left ring finger. Jennifer, please hold Jim's hand and repeat after me. I, Jennifer Ann Stevens,
I, Jennifer Ann Stevens,
want you, James Yoon Lee,
want you, James Yoon Lee,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
and for myself to be your wife.
and for myself to be your wife.
I vow to love and respect you
I vow to love and respect you
in my actions,
in my actions,
in my words,
in my words,
and in my heart.
and in my heart,
To be open and honest with you,
to be open and honest with you,
to care for you and comfort you,
to care for you and comfort you,
and I vow to grow with you
and I vow to grow with you
for as long as we live
for as long as we live
in this universe together.
in this universe together.
Jim, you may hand your wedding ring band to Jennifer. Jennifer, please place the band on Jim's ring finger. Beautiful. At this time, Jennifer and Jim will honor Jim's parents and pay their respects with a bow. Jennifer and Jim will now conduct a sand pouring ceremony. These two separate nerdy laboratory vials contain sand from the beach of the Dominican Republic where they had their first wedding. They symbolize your separate lives before you found each other. One represents you, Jennifer, all that you were, all that you are, and all that you will ever be. The other representing you, Jim, all that you were, all that you are, and all that you will ever be. As these two containers of sand are poured into a third container, the individual containers of sand will no longer exist, but will be joined together as one. And just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into individual containers, so too will your marriage. We're about to finish. As the couple exits, those of you sitting by the aisles have bubble guns, and we encourage you to use them nonstop as our newlyweds exit. They might take a little priming, so you might want to start now for those of you out there. All right, anybody who's ever wanted to shoot Jim, here's the chance. After they exit, we ask everyone to remain here for a group picture. Then you'll be invited downstairs into the river room for cocktail hour, where you will find your escort card so you know which table you are seated at. Around 6:30, we'll have guests come outside of the river room, table by table, to have pictures with Jennifer and Jim. One person has been designated from each table to help gather your table. So at this time, I'm delighted to officially acknowledge your union as husband and wife. You may now seal your marriage with a kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present you for the very first time in Connecticut as husband and wife, Jennifer and Jim Lee.